Hello my lovely viewers and welcome back to Hurricane Talks. So a couple of days ago I posted a video labeled Feminism where I discussed the parts about feminism that I agreed with and disagreed with, and somebody came online and commented underneath my video and proved to me the reason why I do not disable the comment section on any of my videos. Because I like to have a conversation with you guys. And yeah, to be honest, there are some people who, oh, your videos are stupid, and you're just, oh, that was so stupid of you to say that. Like, yeah, okay, great, thank you for commenting. Sometimes I say things, I comment on things that I have researched and, people disagree with it. Or that I have researched but I need to do further research on because maybe I didn't get the full story. Which is why I try to do a lot of research. Especially for my other videos, with my America What the Heck videos, I do a lot of research for those. So I decided to make this video to respond to that person who commented, and we had a great conversation. That was wonderful. And also to put in a couple other things about feminism, or honestly about my beliefs. So to the person who did comment on my video about feminism, thank you. Actually, really thank you. I'm not being sarcastic or anything. I'm serious. Thank you. Because thanks to you, I've now deepened my knowledge and my understanding of the group that I wanted to join, I suppose, when I said, yes, I believe I'm a feminist. Because when I said that, I was thinking more about, oh, I believe in equality. I believe that we should stop child slavery. We should stop, the illegal sex trade. We should stop forcing young people into the sex trade. For instance, there's a grand majority of people, not all of them, thankfully, thank God, but there is still a high number, from one report that I've read, saying that people who went through the foster system don't always get out and have good jobs. Sometimes they have to see other ways of supporting themselves, which is very sad. And we need to change that. But anyways, I was looking more towards fighting for the justice and for, I'm not a social justice lawyer, trust me, I'm not. But I believe that people should be equal. I believe that if you're a human being, you should be treated as a human being. I don't care who you're in love with, and I don't care what your gender is. If you're a human being, I'm going to treat you like a human being. So, and like I was going to say, I'm probably going to get a lot of hate from this, but even I am a biology major, I am a student of science, and I love science. I admit, men and women are different. You can have your show saying, oh, men and women's brains are so not different at all. No, men and women, we are biologically different. We are physically different. I mean, if I want to compare myself to, say, my best friend, he is a 6'4" giant, and he's a lot more muscular than I am. I have a different body shape than he does, so here we go. He does not have breasts. He has pecs. He has other stuff going on down there. I have my stuff going on down here. We are physically different. And you can't just say, well, all men and women are, the same. No, we are physically different. That's why the Olympics are divided by sex. That's why women lift against other women, women run against other women, women swim against other women, and men swim against other men, because, that's how it's fair. If I went into a competition, let's say my best friend and I are going, and we're going to go into a race, and it doesn't matter our gender or whatever, we're just going to go and do a race, and we're going to see who can run the fastest mile, for instance. My best friend is a sprinter. He can sprint practically a mile, but he'll run rather fast and he'll sprint the last half of it. I cannot run that fast. I can run pretty long distances, but I'm not a sprinter. Neither is my mother, which is probably where I got this from. But the point is here, he is faster. For instance, if the fastest woman went against Usain Bolt, guess who would win? Usain Bolt. And it's part of our genetic makeup, because back, in the olden times, when people were hunters and gatherers, the majority of the gatherers were women and the majority of the hunters were men. If we look back into the Native American tribes, the men were the hunters. The men were the ones who went out to hunt. They were also the ones who went out to war too. And they fought against the other tribes. Sometimes it would be for fun. And also men were the ones who played lacrosse. Men were seen as they've pretty much always been seen as the more physical kind. And then again, you have to admit, the Amazonian women, they were the ones who were like, your gender roles? No. Oh, Spartan women. Spartan women were amazing. I could go on for a very long time about Spartan women, but my point here is, except for those few outliers, men and women are physically different. And they have always been different. They've always had specific gender roles. And I agree that, if I have, like I said in my previous video, if I have the exact same qualifications as somebody else, that I should be paid the exact same. So, that be, exactly, trying to say that, sorry. If I apply for a grant, but my proposed idea is not as good as, say, a nuclear physicist's application for the same grant. I mean, it would be different, of course, but I would expect that person to get it. I don't care what their gender is. I would expect them to get it because they have a better proposition for it. For instance, let's say because I am a huge fan of sharks, I really want to become an ichthyologist. Let's say I go in with my idea that, hey, what if we were able to analyze the chemical composition of sharks' brains, the ones that are in captivity, versus the ones that are in the wild, and compare those two to see how we can help the sharks, versus somebody else applying for the exact same grant who is working on, an endangered species in the ocean, or working with coral, because coral is dying out fast, friends. If he or she had a better idea for the grant, a better way to spend that money, the grant should go to that person. I don't care if it was some guy writing it. I don't care if it was a girl writing it. It'll hurt because I won't get the, funding to go and research my sharks, but I would expect that money would go to somebody who had a better idea. You can argue that, in year 2009, only 2 women got out of 48. No, they're not sexist. The reason why only 2 women were awarded those grants was because those 2 women had good propositions for those grants. It wasn't because of their gender. And I'm just going to wait for this. And I admit, maybe I'm not a feminist. Like that one great person who I had a wonderful conversation with in my last video, in the comment section of my last video. If, I say that, I believe in equality for human beings. If you're a human being, I'm going to treat you like a human being. Maybe I'm not a feminist. Maybe I'm an egalitarian, which means I view people as equals. Maybe that's right. I was thinking more of Emma Watson, because I'm a Harry Potter nerd. I was thinking more of along her lines, where she's trying to fight for actual equality, that kind of feminism. But, dude, maybe you're right. Maybe I'm an egalitarian. Yeah. So that's pretty much all I have to say about this. If you think that I've missed out on some things, or if you think this was a stupid video, I don't really care. If you're a feminist, or if what I like to call extreme feminists, or what the majority of people are calling feminazis, and you comment on this video, thank you for watching, because you got to this part of the video. So, other than that, I hope you guys have a great day, or night, or wherever you are, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.